Today we are going to see about the classes or types of immunoglobulins. In the last class we have seen about the structure of immunoglobulin, and now we are going to discuss about its types. There are 5 different types of immunoglobulin. They are immunoglobulin. So I have written as Ig for immunoglobulin. Immunoglobulin G, IgA, IgM, IgD, and IgE. These are the 5 different types of immunoglobulins. So these immunoglobulins, they not only differ in their structure, they also differ in their function. We all know that the immunoglobulins are also called as antibodies. So these antibody producing cells are called as plasma cells. Plasma cells are antibody producing B lymphocytes. Those cells we call it as the plasma cells. And they synthesize these different types of immunoglobulins. Now let's see one by one. First we shall see about the IgG. So IgG, it is a monomer unit. So this immunoglobulin structure, 2 heavy chains and 2 light chains. So these are all already we know. And this is a monomer unit, and the heavy chain that is present here is of gamma type. That is why it is called as IgG. The heavy chain of immunoglobulin G is gamma type. And this immunoglobulin G is the most predominant immunoglobulin present in the human body. That is especially in the blood. And this immunoglobulin G perform diversified functions. And another one speciality of this immunoglobulin G is this is the only immunoglobulin that can cross the placental barrier. It's a very important function of this immunoglobulin, thus giving immunity to the growing fetus or the developing fetus also. So that is an important function of this immunoglobulin. Apart from that, this immunoglobulin, it performs diversified function. It activates the complement. Classical complement pathway, it activates the classical complement pathway. It also plays a role in the process of opsonization. It is also playing a role in the antibody dependent cell cytotoxicity. And also it will neutralize the toxins. So it is also playing a role in the neutralization of the toxins. Apart from that, it is also playing a role in the hypersensitivity reaction, especially with reference to the type 2 and type 3 hypersensitivity reaction. So that is with reference to IgG. The second immunoglobulin which we are going to see is IgA. IgA, here it is a dimer. So 2 monomer units, it is forming as a dimer. And this IgA is mainly present in the mucous membrane. So it is present mainly in the mucous membrane. Apart from that, this IgA, it is present in the body secretions. And this IgA is the very important antibody that is present in the mother's milk. So thus gives immunity to the newborn babies. very important function of this IgA. It is present in the mother's milk, so that the feeding mother, through the mother, it passes on to the newborn baby, thus protecting the newborn baby from the infections. And this IgA is also present in the secretions like tear. It is also present in saliva. In fact, it is also present in the sweat also. And this is also providing a sort of local immunity, especially in the mucous membrane. Mucous membrane you come across in the gastrointestinal tract, respiratory tract, as well as the urinogenital tract. So whenever there is an entry of an pathogen or an antigen, so it tries to eliminate or it tries to neutralize the antigen there itself. So thus preventing the entry or preventing the attachment. If it is a potential pathogen like a virus or bacteria, it will prevent its attachment to the host cell, if in the case of a virus. So that is why this IgA is a very important immunoglobulin, and the heavy chain present in IgA is of alpha type. So this is the alpha type heavy chain. So that is IgA. The third type of immunoglobulin is IgM. So IgM is a pentamer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 monomer units. So this IgM is a pentamer. And this IgM performs two different functions. One is it is acting as a cell surface receptor. So this IgM is a cell surface receptor, the receptor present on the B lymphocyte. It is a characteristic feature of the B lymphocyte, the presence of an immunoglobulin molecule on the surface of the B lymphocyte. So during that time, it will act as a the monomer unit of this immunoglobulin M only will be present in the cell surface receptor. And this is very important because whenever there is an entry of an pathogen, so this is the immunoglobulin M is the one which is giving the response first. Immediate response will be given by this immunoglobulin M. So that is the significance of this IgM, and it is also heavy, the molecular weight, because 5 monomers are there, so it is a heavy molecule. When compared to this IgG, it is very heavy molecule, and it is also giving immunity, immediate response to the antigen or the pathogen that is entering into the system. So that is IgM. The next is IgD. So before that is the heavy chain of IgM is mu. Mu type heavy chain is present in IgM. Next is IgD. IgD is also present on the cell surface receptor. It is also acting as an cell surface receptor on B lymphocytes. And this IgD, it is also playing a very important role in the activation of the B lymphocyte, activation of the mast cells also. So these are the very important functions of this IgD. It activates the B cells, it also activates the mast cells which performs or which executes the process of the immunity. And the heavy chain that is present in IgD is of delta type. So that is IgD. And the last one which we are going to see is IgE. The heavy chain of IgE is of epsilon type. IgG, it is also similar to IgG, it's a monomer. IgE. IgE is a very important immunoglobulin molecule that play a role, or it is giving immunity against these parasites. especially the protozoan as well as the helminth parasites. Any protozoan parasite, whether it is Entamoeba histolytica or the malarial parasite or the helminth worms, Ascaris or tapeworm. So it gives the immunity to these helminth worms as well as the protozoan parasites. And more importantly, this IgE is involved in the hypersensitivity reaction, the type 1 hypersensitivity reaction. So that is IgE. It is giving immunity against the parasites. In addition to that, it is also involved in the process of the hypersensitivity type 1 reaction. So immunoglobulins, there are 5 types: IgG, IgA, IgM, IgD and IgE. IgG is the predominant immunoglobulin that is present in the human system, and it performs vital functions. It is a monomer. The heavy chain unit is gamma. It activates the classical complement pathway, do the process of opsonization. As the ADCC, it is involved in the process of ADCC, and also it neutralizes the toxin. A very important function of this IgG is it is capable of crossing the placental barrier, thus providing immunity to the developing fetus also. The next is IgA. It is a dimer and it is mainly present in the mucous membrane as well as in the body secretions like saliva, tear, etc. And it is an antibody that is present in the milk, the mother's milk. Thus, it is passed to the newborn baby, which is protecting the baby also. And this is giving local immunity to the local infections which comes across this mucous membrane. Then we have IgM. IgM is a pentamer. The heavy chain unit is mu unit, and it also functions as a monomer when it is present on the surface of the B lymphocytes. So it is a cell surface receptor which is present on the surface of the B cells, and this IgM is also playing a very important role in providing the immunity. This is the first immunoglobulin which is produced against an invading pathogen or an antigen. And then we have IgD. The heavy chain is a delta, and this is also it is a monomer unit. It is also present on the cell surface of the B lymphocytes, and this IgD, it is capable of activating the B cell as well as the mast cell. The last one is IgE. The heavy chain type of IgE is epsilon type, and this IgE is playing a vital role in providing immunity against the invading parasites, the protozoan as well as the helminth parasites. In addition to that, it is also playing a role in the type 1 hypersensitivity.